Reading Town. The station dedicated to the black community news, education and entertainment. Stay tuned.
Nonsia apo adeshimama mi mobi bia kwapa Erebaji TV and radio enso emre aso se oman ene amahodo so nsema mensaka ze enwumre nonsia ka seboi ene mitumi ade abesomo ba bibia wo na wotemenka enso etumi ade efri ensam no edosu yepa no betie ebi enso enie Ghana mampanyi na adodankwa akufu ado edi nsembe bira atuja ni nyina no efa Supreme Court ensensam ode aba enso edi efa Parliament ensem no eho enu so mu nkyeremu nyina betumi aba na ne makonanim edi amagana ahwefo ene atiefo nyina no enso eho ho sasno no monyamfa wono edi Michael Ochrepefi wono enso Deputy Minister for Trade and Industry no edi nsembe bira atuja wo chimse se Ghana fo ya nyantum ama 11 ama pe IMF ene betumi aboaye na IMF no so ba pande a ekopiem wa small boys eneguo enya de ese betumi aboaye eno so mu nkyeremu nyina no ebetumi aba wakwam na ne makonanim edi amagana fo nyina no eho mrahye bedwani ono enso ejina mo manfo mo afida kwabre north onimonyamfo Collins amwako mensa enso edi nsembebere na nso etimi atoja enso eho a wo chim sesesi ano ye hwe dialysis a eyade ese ka wo ho panto obesre Ghana National Health Insurance for sen community emfa eka ni bi enso eho eno so mu nkyeremu nyina no ebetumi aba wakwam na niema akonanim edi amagana hwefo enso ne atiefo nso eho honom na afe kra no yenya kopiemu enso GRFo nso akache a amane ba yen seka edi free GRFo akache no eche se o we Ghana ha online businesses awodo ekoso ewo Michael kuno Ghana ha no eyade se yetimi ya ahoboa na ye tax o munyina no enso ewo ho eno so mu nkyeremu nyina no ebetumi aba wakwam na niema akonanim de amagana hwefo enso ene atiefo nyina no ewo honom ensemwei ene afufuro bi ene ne obeti enso enwumre no nsia kasebo eso enso ewa ha na kasebo no eye ode na eye ohwampa de ene na seda kese na ekoma Brefo Travel and Tour GOP Multimedia Lucent Phones and Accessories Genesis Fashion Designs and Boutique so kan bi Samson ene Trust Clothing ababe kan bi pa na ne ma ekonanim edi amagana hwefo nso ne atiefo nyina no enso ewo honom na kase obenya bia hwe na wanya bi nso ati abowrem mo Facebook GOB TV and radio afe ubowrem na nya kopiemu enso ewo Instagram ope eye GOB TV and radio afe bomodin a ne kopiem ne koginem enso ewo bia ye YouTube GOB TV UKGH niam abekọ wano pa bowrem ewo tuni no no ye streaming live and clear pa enso ewo ha niam ekonanim ede magana hwefo enso ne Ghana atiefo nyina no enso ewo honom na unsa betimi akan live and clear pa so a oko www.gobtv.tv enso so a unsa betimi akan live and clear enso ewo ho gobnewsonline.com so yatintim kasebo nyina no enso etimedia gu aniema ekonanim ede amagana ahwefo enso eni atiefo midi eno Oheneba Appiah Kubi wo frame na sepe metimi ajusu yepa me na magebre enya bre eri kase eni chiremu nyina no etumi ede abro mi twamu aba me ba pe kase eni chiremu ebeba.
You are listening to GOB Radio in the heart of Reading Town. The station dedicated to the black community news, education and entertainment. Stay tuned.
Yemfa kasebo no enchiremu nyina no entu enhyase emfa magana hwefo enso ene atiefo nyina no ewo ho mame nhyase emfa free Ghana mampanyi na adodankwa akufu ado enso akache na opanyi di nsembebere na nso etimi atoja ewo Michael kuno Ghana ha ni nyina no efa Supreme Court nsensema eja etimi beto abonten ni nyina no efa honorable Joseph Oseuso oye first deputy speaker ewo mrashebedafie no na ekoba se what na dem as a speaker na oni hu kwan se woto aba ya de ana NDC for minority no enso speaking against it omo cassette ya na eno no na kopie mu enso Supreme Court ene Supreme Court enso ede enhye ene emra aba abonti a wo chem se eye no kre emra ma wo kwan se dwumadie bisa no ekoso a obi a wotena adwam as a speaker no esan se owo mrahye bedwafie se oye parliamentarian nko ade eduru abato pe ewo se wotimi atubie na ne ma so etimi kora nimpa na eno ana ho nsem ne be ya adawre na minority for kan wasem majority for so kan wasem na ene Ghana man panyin na nadodan ko akufado na no atumbi ya wo chem se Ghana ha na ye wo no wo bia ni wa so sin emra wono kra no ye president kra no wono no gonso ensene emra se emra no efum anaso wafum emra emra no ani ni bedipa eso e honum yenkoni tie Ghana man panyin na adodan ko akufado ne nsem wadi tujan ebi.
The legislative power of Parliament that is vested, of the state which is vested in Parliament, is subject to the provisions of the Constitution. All organs of the Ghanaian state, including me as the head of the executive, we are all subject to the teachings of the Constitution. There's no body in the Ghanaian state that is above the fundamental law of the land. It would lead to the very matter that we have striven so long to avoid, the concentration of power, of unregulated power in our state. We don't want that. We've had that experience before, and we brought about this constitution in order not to allow that to reoccur. So I'm astonished about how much public energy has been wasted, I would say so with the greatest of respect, been wasted in an area, on an issue where there is so much clarity. And I'm happy that the court, and I'm sure as you're aware, the Supreme Court, when it is declaring the meaning of the Constitution, and it does so unanimously, that is the most emphatic way in which the court can pronounce. And it is, I believe, a decision of 7 of the judges, and a unanimous decision declaring what the constitutional position is. I think we have an opportunity now to put this matter to rest and continue with the work of our parliament and the work of the ordering of our state. But as I say, I suspect that it is this peculiar position which we are with this very headline majority in the parliament that has given rise to all of these disputations and people making claims that are completely beyond the teachings of the Constitution and our understanding. But now that the Supreme Court has pronounced, I think what is required is for the nation, all of us, to get it, to put that matter behind us and to do our work. To suggest that somehow or other the Parliament is beyond the scrutiny of the Supreme Court when issues of interpretation is to suggest that Parliament is a law in itself. The whole principle of judicial review was developed by the judges, both in America and in England, to be able to check the activities of Parliament. Indeed, in our own country, the first major constitutional case which had looked at the work of Parliament was in the case Tufo and the Attorney General, where the act of Parliament, the decision of the Parliament to subject the then Chief Justice, the late Frederick Kwesi Apalu, to a vetting process in Parliament, had been expressly forbidden by the Constitution. And that is the reason why Dr. Maku Tufo, the late Dr. Maku Tufo, unfortunately late, took the matter to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court made it quite clear that all the activities of all the institutions of our republic that impugn, that violate the Constitution, are subject to the powers of the court and to the declarations of the court. Me, I want to repeat it, as President, head of the executive, I am subject to the Constitution and to law. I cannot set myself above it.
Eti eja Ghana man panyin na adodankwa ekufu ado ana yete nkan eho de nsem awdo na so etimetuja ede ma Ghana fo nyina no enso eho no ma yete ye na opanyin enso etime kasa wie ya pe ana yetimi ebo pini papa ni din enso ene Michael Ochrebefi no no so de nsema wodo na enso etimi atuja ede magana fo ya wo chem so we o Michael kunu Ghana se ne ye economy no enso etimi ye enso e wo ya ade se wo bi anim se economy na ye deja se sia no social developments betimi akoso e wo Michael kunu Ghana ha ye Ghana fo ana ye betimi aboa ama sa ne mani nyina so etimi message na ye na akwa wano pan so etimi de ma ni senti no Ghana fo wo srepa yanji 11 enso entum si anya antum pe ni ekopiem International Monetary Fund etwanitia FN IMF ne pe a ade se omo ene be kire kwan yan fa so emu ye man no enso e ho no opanyin ye kasa no ana okire mu sesia no we se no man no enhyehyɛ ye ne engina bia ne simia wona e wo se yetimi nya sika etu ye futuom na yetimi de bo man no ho bra anya sa pe ye be kwa kopiem IMF ne ho so no ye kwa asem ara enku yentie Michael Ochrebefi wanapo ya wono deputy minister and so at the trade and industry no e wo honom.
So why should we go to IMF and even this thing that they're giving us, the bailout they're giving us, it's not a grant, it's a concession loan, it's a loan. So why should we go and take a loan and suffer this much? They'll tell you why are you taking people on NAPU? NAPU for what? Then they are not working. Then it's going for them. They don't work. Take that off. No, these are things that you can easily do. So my point is that why should we go through these things? The best we can do for ourselves as Ghanaians, as citizens of Ghana, very simple, is to now look for our own homegrown policies. Out of Ghana again, out of 40 million, about 30 million people, and only less than 5,000 of them who pay taxes in this country. You pay tax, don't you? You take complete income tax from you. But a lot of people who work, do business in town that today we need big condition sites. We are talking. All those people they don't pay taxes to government. They don't pay taxes. It's their fault. Well, the point I'm making to you that it is not, it is their fault. You know, when you go to, it is their, sorry, it's the fault of the economy, the country, sorry, it's